Ever wondered why it takes years or even decades in some cases to get a transportation project done? Well, tonight in Operation Gridlock, WWAY weekend anchor Hannah Patrick is going to explain exactly how the transportation project process works.
If you look at the Wilmington bypass, for example, that project was planned in the 70s and it's not even complete today.
Getting a project complete on our roads is not easy or quick.
It's a matter of, again, saying the same thing over and over and over again to the folks in Raleigh, those that actually have the resources to fund the projects.
It all starts here with 13 members of the Wilmington Urban Area Metropolitan Planning Organization and Director Mike Kozlowski.
So we prepare a long-range transportation plan every 5 years.
That includes lots of projects, including bigger priorities. Right now, they're working on 6.
The Hampstead Bypass, the Cape Fear Crossing, the Wilmington Rail Realignment Project, Independence Boulevard Extension, bringing in more direct flights to Wilmington International Airport, as well as the reestablishment of the rail line between Wallace and Castle Hayne.
Then those projects are scored at statewide, regional, and division tiers for consideration of funding.
At the statewide level, it's 100% data-driven. At the regional tier, it's 70% data and 30% public input. At the division level, it is 50% data and 50% local input.
What kind of data?
Congestion, safety, things of that nature.
Then Kozlowski says the information and scores are sent to the North Carolina Department of Transportation. They
incorporated that into their formula, and then projects are funded at those tiers.
Okay, so that's a lot. I'm not going to go into too much math, but when you break down all of the formulas, board member Jonathan Barfield says the North Carolina Department of Transportation has a little bit more say on our road projects.
It's a weighted formula where the NPO has a weight of 40%, NCDOT has a weight of 60%. So at the end of the day, DOT's will always prevail.
Let's take the Hampstead bypass, for example, and take a look at what has happened so far.
It was scored at the statewide level. It did not receive enough points.
But the project was broken up into 2 separate portions.
When scored at the regional tier, the section from NC 210 to 17 north of Hampstead has received enough points and there's enough money available for that project to get funded in the next 10 years.
So at the end of the day, it's not simple. It includes a lot of formulas and takes a lot of consistency on and off the roads to make your proposal become a reality.
You need to say the same message over and over and over again. Eventually those individuals in Raleigh that will ultimately make funding decisions will hear our cries and recognize the need here.
Needs that compete with the entire state for funding. In Wilmington, Hannah Patrick, WWAY News Channel 3.
The North Carolina Department of Transportation announced projects to be funded in the next state plan today. The new Independence Boulevard extension, which will connect Randall Parkway to Market Street, is included in that project.